So I'm Alan Granger, the estate manager for the Sundorne Castle Estate here on the edge of Shrewsbury in Shropshire. So this is the start of probably a minimum 5-year, probably near a 15-year project to improve the health of the soil, to improve the biodiversity of the farm, hopefully to allow us to reduce the use of artificial fertiliser and chemicals, increasing organic matter, but at the same time still maintaining our gross margins and hopefully improving our gross margins for our agricultural production. We've been accepted into the pilot for the SFI on part of the farm, and we're looking at some agroforestry, some pollen and nectar strips within field. We're also looking at a greater use of green cover crops over the winter, particularly ahead of maize and also potatoes. The green cover ahead of maize, we will graze that with sheep through the winter, and hopefully those will be providing manure back into the ground. Lots of that will require us to measure at the outset both carbon, organic matter, and no doubt a whole range of other measures. Obviously today we're thinking primarily about soils, but I've been talking with Shropshire Wildlife to do some wildlife measurements of both birds, insects, animals, again to give us a baseline and hopefully to see improvement as time goes on. The primary input that we hope to reduce will be artificial fertiliser, particularly nitrogen. I'd also like to introduce some leguminous crops. Ideally, I'd like to reduce all of our artificial fertilisers, P and K as well, by using organic manures. I'd like to use natural insecticides, for example, ladybirds eating aphids, and hopefully those pollen and nectar strips will help with that. I guess we're not like to get rid of agrochemicals completely, but we can certainly start to reduce the requirement to use them.